Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to all of my returning subscribers and welcome to all my new subscribers. So today, as you can see in the title, I'm going to be giving you guys another hair tutorial, which I actually haven't done in a long time. So I figured since I'm getting ready right now to head out, why not just show you guys the look that I am going for today before I head out. And quick disclaimer, I've been seeing the comments from my past hair tutorials in, just being worried about putting so much products in my hair. Once again, guys, this is just what I do and what works for me. I cannot just put water in my hair and style it. It will not stay, especially with my little baby hairs in the front. It's very soft, so any type of humidity that's outside or going on in my household, like, it will get messy and frizzy very quick. So these are the products that I am most comfortable with. The products that I'm talking about, it's in the description box in my past videos of what I use to retwist my hair. But as the video goes on, I'll explain to you guys. But I just wanted to put that out there. Whatever works for you guys, do that. This is just what I do for myself and what works. Of course, certain products is gonna cause buildup, but there are ways to avoid buildup, okay, in your locks. There are many ways to avoid buildup. As long as you're taking the time and have the patience to make sure that doesn't happen, then you're on the right track. Okay, so please, I respect everyone's opinion, so whatever works for you, but this is just what I do in accomplishing my hairstyles. Okay, so without further ado, let's start the video. Okay, so as you guys can see, for the first step, I already did the 2-strand twist. So go ahead and retwist your hair and do the 2-strand twist. I already did a video of how I did the 2-strand twist, so instead of repeating myself, I'm just gonna put the link down in the description box for you guys, so you guys can go straight to that video of how I accomplished this 2-strand twist. Okay, so now these are done. As you can see, I already did like more than half my hair, so I just left out 3 of them for you guys so that I can show you guys step by step and multiple times until you guys get it, even though I know you can pause the video and all of that stuff, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys get the step. So what I did was I tried to find a length that I wanted to keep the bandeau knots at. So my hair is a little bit off balance, but I actually like it that it's short in most areas and long in most areas, because I get to play around with my hair even more that way and find interesting styles to put my hair in. So I tried to find a length that I actually was comfortable with, and then just try to measure it out all the way around as I go. So what you do is, let me just start with the longest one in the front, because like I said, it's uneven. As you can see, I left these 3 out and look at how uneven they are. But anywho, let me start with the longest one to show you guys. So what I do is I first take the end of the hair, I bend it over, and I slide it down a little bit more to match the length that I wanted to the rest of the hair, of course. And then when I do that, I take the longest end and I wrap it around. Okay, so you're just wrapping around and wrapping around, and then eventually I bring it down to the bottom, because that's where I'm gonna put the hair ties. So I'm just using these little rubber bands to hold it. And once again, I told you guys in the tutorial that I did the 2-strand twist where to find this, where to find everything that you need. So those, I found it at Sally's, but you can find it at any pretty much small store like Walmart, Target, and so on, right? So once I do the wrapping around, I just use the rubber bands to lock it, right? So this is the length that I did it right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. The shorter ones, I don't do much wrapping. I really just try to see where I can find a little bit of pull and then just wrap it. Okay, so just wrap it around each other. Okay, so that's just what I did for the smaller, shorter ones, because I don't want to just leave it out, even though it's shorter and it could just blend into the hair. I don't want to leave it out and make it look plain on its own. I wanted to like match it with the rest of them, so I made sure that I did that. Okay, so let me do the last one. Once again, it's another short one. So what I'm gonna do is maybe match it to maybe this one right here. So again, you just take the longest end and then you flip it this way. Okay, you just flip it around each other. Okay, this one doesn't have much length as you can see, so I just did like one little twirl and that's it. And that is all there is to it. Okay, so it's really simple, I think, but you know, if it's something that they're not used to, it's gonna take a few more practices, but for the most part, you do the 2-strand twist, you retwist your hair, do the 2-strand twist, find the length that you want your knots to reach, and then you start retwisting and then you measure it out as you go along. Of course, like I said, your locks might be uneven just like mine, and that's fine, but just try to make it work the best way you can, okay, in different lengths and different styles. So now let me just show you guys a few styles that I do. Of course, you can do as many styles as you want, but these are just the basic styles that I go for. I have a few hairpins here that I'm gonna use to do one of the styles. So what I do for one of my styles is I take a few in the front and I just flip it over to the opposite side. And then these ones on this side, I just take it and tuck it towards the back and then use a couple of hairpins, like 1 or 2, whichever that is going to make the hair stay in place, whichever amount is going to help the hair stay in place. So I use about 3, maybe sometimes 4, depending on really how secure I feel it needs to be. And right now I only use 2. Okay, so it stayed in place. So this is the first look that maybe you guys have seen everywhere, but I love it. I love this simple look right here. So that's what it looks like in the back. And then these little pokey things, you can take more pins and like flatten it out if you need to, if it's sticking out too much for your liking. But for right now, I'm just showing you guys quickly the type of styles that I do. Okay, so the next one is using a hair tie. So I try to find a hair tie that I haven't used yet, the tightest one in the bunch that I have not used, and I use that to do an updo. So the updo is gonna be like a ponytail, more so towards the side. Okay, so let me put it up for you guys to see. And in the back, it's like the shortest length in the back. So maybe depending on how tight my hair feels, because you don't want to have too much stretch, because that's how you lose hair and you might go bald. So you want to avoid that. If it's too tight, let the hair maybe loosen out a little bit after a couple of days of doing it, and then you can put it in an updo. So this is the updo that I go for. Let me take the rest of it and tuck it underneath in the back. Okay, so once I get it in an updo, I bring it and I drag it towards the front more, because I want the hair to like fall towards the front and to the side, of course. Okay, so that's one of the updos that I do to the side. But of course you can put it in the middle or to the other side, whichever side you feel comfortable. And here's this little one here that's shorter. What I would do for that is, once again, use your best friend, the hairpins, and just pin it down onto the hair so that it can stay flat. Okay, and you don't see no pokey pokies in the random places. So here's another style. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys one more that I go for. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking a few right here and I'm twisting it over each other and bringing it to the back, and of course using our best friend, the hairpins, to keep it in place. Use as many as you need to keep it locked, and then I'm gonna leave like maybe 2 down in the front, And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And twist it and twist it and twist it. And bring it to the back. And using another hairpin to keep it in place, just like this. Okay, so these are like the 3 styles that I kind of go for. And here you guys have it. So have fun with your hair, experiment, but don't go overboard, of course, because you still want your hair to be healthy and luscious and growing. So here you have it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you love it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.